Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, where we currently are sitting just outside of Baltimore, where we have our construction materials plant that we've been working on in the last video. And in this construction materials plant, we're getting a very high throughput. As you can see, every single vehicle that's coming and going seems to be full. It seems to be running currently, even though the train is already on its way back from the quarry. You can just see that in the distance. The actual construction materials plant is still currently functioning, which is better than, I suppose, the fuel plant or the fuel refinery near Miami. So this is going quite well. In this episode, we're going to be continuing this line that you can see coming towards you, or sort of going towards the bottom right. We're going to be continuing that all the way to Norwalk, where our construction materials are also going to be sent. So we're going to have construction materials going to Baltimore and Norwalk by the end of this episode. So we need another train, and we're going to see exactly what happens and just see if this can keep up, I suppose. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is going to be actually quite simple. We've got the line out here, and what we need to do is connect it up to this line over here. So that's what we need to do, and that's the first thing we need to do. That should be pretty easy. I mean, we've got some hills to navigate. So I suppose we could just peel it around here, and we can run it alongside there. And as a matter of fact, that might actually give us this coal mine. Something that we can do with it. We've got coal mines here, and there. I'm sure we can make some use of that, as well as these iron ore mines for our steel mill that is right down here. So there is lots that we are going to be doing in this area, as I did point out in another episode. So let's go ahead and connect these. What I'll do is shall I leave this playing? Yeah, let's leave it playing. As long as it doesn't cause me any issues. Let's have a look at what the initial connection is going to look like, and then we'll work from there, and the costs, of course. So it's telling us 800,000 for that. In fact, I'm going to pause it. 800,000 for that, including that tunnel. Now, I think if we were to try and bring it around here, it might cost us less than that tunnel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a straight section of track here. Just like that. And I'm going to try and connect it to this particular straight section of track. There we go. 154,000. Now we've got this little bit here. If I do that, what's that going to do? Now see, we've got to choose between the cutting a sort of gouging our way through this and creating, a gorge there, or having a massive embankment. And to be completely honest, I think I prefer cutting through the terrain and having it go through like that. So there we go. That's that part done. That's going to avoid that tunneling, or wherever the tunnel was there. Now let's see what the connection says. First of all, it's far cheaper all the way through. So that's cost us about half of what the rest of it was. Now we have a little bit of an embankment here. Nothing we can do about that. You can actually see the dip. Physically see that one. A cut there. We could potentially do something about that, but it would require doing a weird loop. Should we? No, you see the loop there is going to be actually possible. Actually, it is going to be possible. Let me try something here. Let me try something. Let me bring this around this way. Like that. Right, now let's see what the connection is like. There we go. That's, embankments, some embankments, but the rest of it's pretty good. And that's not too bad. It's going to give Baltimore plenty of room to grow. So we're not getting in Baltimore's way. There's all this area all around here, so we're definitely not getting in its way. I think that's pretty good. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and get the next one done. So that's 2. Hopefully you guys are having a lovely day. And for those people who have been picking up Transport Fever 2, I know a couple of subscribers have said that they've picked it up, or a couple of viewers, perhaps not subscribers, have said they have picked up Transport Fever 2 and are really enjoying it. So I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy it. So that's really good. Let's see. I'll do a crossover here before the station. Small crossover. There you go. Nice and slow, to be completely honest. Perfect. There's our crossover. Forget the signalling for now. We don't really have to worry about the signalling. And we are going to... I think we do need to worry about trains coming in and out of this place, you see. That's going to be a concern. So that's how we're going to get a train here. But in the meantime, we'll go along here. We've got all of this done all the way up here. And now it's time to change the station in Norwalk. So this is no longer going to be a passenger station, this old terminus. We need to ensure that this is going to be a cargo station. How are we going to do this? The only way I can think about doing this is by clicking that for now, then demolishing that, then sticking our cargo... Okay, well, that's not working, is it? Is that going to get rid of the entire station? No. Good. Apparently it doesn't want the entire... Right, okay, that's a problem. Okay. Well, I guess that means that we need to do this. Get rid of that. We will... I think we're going to have to move the track to... Where are we? Right, okay. This area is going to change, so we're going to have to move the track over, I think. There. Stick in a cargo platform. Like so. We'll get to demolish that afterwards. And a cargo building like... No, rubbish. Okay, maybe not. Perhaps put the cargo platform here then. That's a single. There we go. Now you're going to work. Okay, great. How big a building can we have? Let's do this. Let's do a medium-sized building. We are going to remove a few houses, unfortunately, for our new cargo building. There we go. And I suppose... I mean, it doesn't look great, does it? I'm going to do that, though. I'm going to do that. And we're not going to do that like that, because what we need to do now is we need to demolish this area of track up to there. Now what we can do is continue with this station. I don't like that. We're going to use cargo buildings that look like... Ooh, that could be interesting to have on the side. That might be something to consider, but we'll see. Platforms. There we go. And we are going to need to extend the platform out this way, of course. And the track. As such, and cargo buildings. Can we stick one of these ones in? Collision, collision. Sure. Like that. That's fairly low. We'll have to adjust the road, I think. And that. There's our cargo station. Done. Okay. Additional tracks required. Yep, sure. There we go. And now we should be able to connect these. So let's do that and that and see what we're dealing with. I'm quite happy with that. I can certainly live with that. So you've got some buildings out there. The station goes right at the back, but the main station platforms are over here. This is very annoying, this area here. So I'm going to delete that section of road. And it says main connection will be interrupted, but I really need to delete these sections of road and fix it by keeping that fairly flat. There you go. Then after that you can jump up a hill like that, and we can always do that. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, that's that part done. We can have I think a crossover will fit in here. Not 100% sure, but no, apparently not. Nope, apparently not. Okay, well, then the crossover is going to have to go right here. I thought perhaps we could get one in, but well, that's okay. We'll deal with it like that. Now let's put the signalling in. So trains are coming in on this side, so we'll have a signal there for wait. This is going to be an interesting one. We'll have to have a signal here for a wait. And we're going to have a signal here for a wait. Now this signal is going to have to wait for any trains that aren't within that block. That seems fair. That seems fairly okay. We'll have signals down here. One there and one after the autosave's done there. I guess we can have a signal here, there and there. And then the last signal shall be right here. There we go. So let's have a look at that track. That's not too bad. That's a reasonable track. But we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. Let's have a look. Let's create a line from Baltimore sidings to, where are we going? Here. Norwalk. There we go. Norwalk Old Terminus. It seems to have picked lines out correctly, so that's absolutely fine. All the way along there. It's not bad. What colour should we have this? Like that colour? There we go. Orange. That will do. And we're going to call this FRRW Norwalk Brakes, because it's easier to write than Norwalk Construction Materials, and that's a brake. So there we go. That's pretty alright. Don't see any particular issue there. Now all we need to do is first of all check whether this station can cover a decent enough area. It can, but who needs what? That's not it. Who needs what? This entire area needs it. How much does it cover? Not all of it. Okay. Well, we've got this here, this train station, which is not used, I don't think. Yeah, it's not used at all. So what we could potentially do is demolish that and replace it with building truck station. Replace it with one of these. Come on, carefully. There we go. Okay, do it this side then. Fine. Oh, can I stick it in like... Yep, I can do that. Let's do that. It's a bit more fancy. 20 meters. Is that going to... It's going to demolish some buildings, but that's annoying. That's really annoying that it's going to demolish buildings, but 5 buildings will be removed. No. No, thank you. Let's not remove 5 buildings. 4 buildings. 3 buildings. Can I deal with 3? Or can I just place it somewhere else, for example, right here? Why can't it just go there? In fact, that's where it's going to go. Congratulations, you found a new spot to live. Right there. That will work. We just need to avoid... I suppose we could just paint the terrain around this area. So from there, we can get... We can put a drop-off point... I don't know, over... Truck unload stop. We'll stick a truck unload stop there. And then we could just do a route there to there once we've started building up exactly what we need. So that sounds about right. Now, as I said, the only thing we need to figure out is how to get a train onto this line. It's got to come from here, right? Actually, no. No, it could very, very easily come along from here. All we need to do is ensure that we can connect it onto this line, which, by the power of doing that, we can. There we go. Okay. That's where we're going to grab the train from. So here we go. We are going to create buy vehicles. We're going for a Bolden Class 56. Cargo. What are we carrying? Construction materials. So definitely that one. We'll go for... No, don't add that. You know what? Could I make the Baldwin a very specific colour? Orange, for example. Oh, that's a bit too orange. Red? No. That orange? No. None of these colours really work. Brown. A brown train. Nobody likes a brown train. Black? That's blue. Black. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. How do I add that? Add. Passenger. No, cargo. And we'll make this have the brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That seems reasonable. Can carry 70 at a time. I think that's fairly reasonable. Let's buy 1 or 2 of these. Let's buy 1. Let's buy 1. Set it up on our new route. And for the rest of this episode, we shall watch it go along that new route. Let's see exactly what we can do. Let's see exactly what we can do. There we go. Right. Anytime now. I'm hoping that there is a gap that forms. Where's the gap going to form? Ah, that's where the gap's going to form. As soon as that's out of there, it should be good enough. So this thing is going to follow it through the... Yeah, it's going to go along the passenger line, which means it's going to be going through passenger stations. What I can do is, let's do that. There you go. So you're going to see a freight train through a passenger station, but, you know, it's going to be a one-off. go. Okay, we'll just wait. Of course, we're going to be constantly stuck behind a train. I'm going to mess up our schedule here, aren't I? I'll say schedule, but the spacing between the passenger trains. Oops. Right. Here we go, coming up to Concord, where once again we're going to be stopping. Let's speed time up a bit, since we are waiting for, we're just waiting in traffic. Here we go. Right, let's pass through Concord. These people are probably thinking, wait a minute, I am not getting on a train that looks like that. There's no handlebars, or handrails, or any rope in fact. How is the brick meant to stay on that? I need to still fix that area. Looking good. I'm hoping that we get a really good opportunity here. That by the time we've got to Baltimore, there'll be some construction materials ready to be shipped to Norwalk. And here we go. We are now on our dedicated freight route. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to slow time down as soon as we clear the bridge. Like that, or I say clear the river. We're going to enjoy the rest of this journey into Baltimore along a new and dedicated freight route. Here we go. Down, we've got a massive embankment on the left-hand side here, or right-hand side, sorry. Why did I say left-hand side? I'm looking at the train that's also going into the left-hand side. Oh, if only that could have been timed a little better. That would have been awesome. Although that being said, where's my camera? Hang on a moment. No crosshairs. Move. Come on. 35mm. Okay, this could potentially work out for us. Maybe not. No, not perfectly. It's just not quite where it needs to be. I'll take a second screenshot just in case. I don't know. That probably didn't work out exactly as I wanted it. Never mind. My fault. There we go. Should we have a look at what's waiting at the station? Oh, wow. 32 currently waiting. 33. It's doing what it needs to do. Ah, but nothing's going to Baltimore now. No, wait. Things are still going to Baltimore. There it goes. That's just a bit slow. Stored 15, consumption 125. Where's the train? There it is. Is it full? Not quite full yet, so we still have an opportunity to fill this train up further, which I think is important. So where's that train? Here comes that train. Let's go follow it for the rest of this video. Come on. Nice and quick. I say nice and quick, it's going really slowly. Okay, this is nice to see Baltimore over there. It is actually quite nice. I mean, this could become a fairly busy freight route, and you can see the road, and you've actually got another railway just out there. You can't see any train on it. You can see the station just there, just highlighting it. Right. And here we go, coming up very close to our destination. You can see it over there. You can see a train coming in. There's a city or town of, I'll say actually city now, in transport fever. I suppose this would be classed as a city of Baltimore. Probably going to be shrinking now because of what I've gone and done with the with this railway. But any day now, or any moment now, we should be reaching our destination, picking up our cargo. We'll see how much there is, and shipping it back off to Norwalk, which is where I'm going to end this video. So if you have enjoyed it, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, complete with that notification bell to see more episodes. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comments box below as well, letting me know what you think. If you've picked up Transport Fever 2, I'd really like to know, whether from watching these videos or not. Let me know how you're getting along with it. I think it would be quite interesting to hear how different people are getting along with the actual title. I love the sound of the metal from the wheels scraping against the metal from the rail. That's really, really cool. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, www.patreon.com/ecgadget. Your support would be massively, massively appreciated. It would really, really help me out. Also, you can find me on social media at ecgadgetlp for both Twitter and Instagram. That's all from me. That's picked up a load. Let's find out how much is on board, and I'll see you guys next time. It's got 49 on board, and I'll see you guys next time in Transport Fever 2.